So welcome to our show. This week starring our little Arkansas Razorback, Miss Barbara Fairchild. And here to open our show, old Golden Throat himself, Marty Robbins.
Hey, boss man, can't you hear me when I call? Big boss man, can't you hear me when I call? Well, you're not so big, you're just tall, that's all. I'm gonna find me another boss man, one that'll do me right, one that'll work me hard all day, then let me sleep all night. Big boss man, can't you hear me when I call? Well, you're not so weak, you're just tall, that's all.
I've enjoyed over the years doing a lot of shows with this man, and I want you to help me welcome him now. Marty Robbins.
Can't beat that.
You still racing the cars?
I'm going to in February. Yes.
You building a new car?
Yes. Cotton Owens is building one for me. You see, every time I race, I have to have another car. I mean, that's the way it's been the last 3 times.
You hit the wall at Daytona?
No, I hit another car, though, but it's about the same thing.
Where'd you hit the wall?
I hit the wall in Charlotte.
I see. Well, why didn't you just go around the track? Why did you hit the wall?
I wish I could have. Because, you know, there was nothing. Well, the car demolished the car, and I couldn't use the same uniform again.
Oh.
Yeah, it scared me, you know.
Did you get hurt at Talladega?
In Talladega, I got knocked out for about, 4 or 5 minutes is all.
Did you ever, now at one time, you made the statement you were going to quit racing.
That's when I was knocked out.
What? You apparently have reevaluated that statement, decided to go ahead and continue racing?
Yes, because I really enjoy it, and I enjoy it almost, in a different way. I enjoy it as much as I do singing and being before people like this, And I really enjoy being on your show here today, and I want to thank you for asking me to be on it. And,
Certainly, my pleasure.
I want to thank the people there for being nice to me.
What else do you do? Huh?
Yeah. No, I know we were talking about farming. Is that what you was talking about?
Yeah, you told me you plowed, 20 acres before you came in here?
Well,
I don't
not
believe
today.
it. Huh?
Day before yesterday.
I don't believe that.
I most certainly did.
You plowed 20 acres?
Not like this, with a tractor, dummy.
I don't believe that.
No, I really did. I have, I raise mostly hay for cattle.
That's what you raised. I thought it was a little cane.
Oh, no, I quit that years ago.
I'm going to move on to the next song.
I wish you would.
This song was written by Barbara Fairchild about her little girl who is almost 2 years old, I believe. Almost 3 years old. Her name is Tara. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Barbara Fairchild.
She has the prettiest face I know I've ever seen, with skin so soft to touch, it looks like peaches and cream, with the biggest, brownest eyes to ever see the world. Tara, there's no doubt you're my girl. She has a smile that stole my heart the first day we met, and there's a tenderness my head begins to whirl. Tara, there's no doubt you're my girl. I can't believe this living, breathing angel belongs to me. Just how lucky can one person be? Who needs lots of riches when God gave me this pearl? Tara, there's no doubt you're my girl. And when you call me mommy, there's no doubt you're my girl. You gonna play with me?
This is our star right here. Her name is Tara Nevada, right?
That's right.
And she knows that's her song too, doesn't she?
I know it. Don't you know that's your song? She's a little dog.
She always perks up though when you sing that, doesn't she?
Yes.
Barbara's got another little girl named Randina, and she's hardly a year old.
Just is.
Just is a year old. And I wondered if this song would prompt another song about Randina.
Yeah, if I can just find something to rhyme with it.
Something
You know
to-
what? I took a stab at it and I say, Randina, you're a little vacuum cleaner.
I don't think that's going to work.
It's hard to find anything to rhyme with it, but I'll do something one of these days.
We're going to go back to Marty Robbins now for a song I believe Bobby Darin used to sing years ago. A pretty song called 18 Yellow Roses.
Yellow roses came today. 18 yellow roses in a pretty bouquet. When the boy came to the door, I didn't know what to say. When 18 yellow roses came today, I opened up the box to see what it said. I couldn't believe my eyes when I read, though you belong to another, I love you anyway. Yes, 18 yellow roses came today. I never doubted your love for a minute. I always thought that you would be true. But now this box and the flowers in it, I guess there's nothing left for me to do but ask to me the boy has done this thing, and see if he's made plans to buy you a ring. 'Cause 18 yellow roses will fade and die someday, but a father's love will never fade away.
All right, this is the fun section of Pop Goes the Country. We're going to go way up high on the set and watch Barbara Fairchild sing a pretty song, and then we'll swing way down in front of the set to the piano where Marty Robbins will hold forth. Now, here's Barbara Fairchild.
The trend today is to say just what's on your mind, no matter how unimportant it may seem. Everywhere I turn, I hear views from left to right, without demanding equal time. I'd like to tell you mine. I just love being a woman. Love making love to my man. I just love being a woman. Doing things that only women can. I love to get dressed up in something he will like and cook his favorite dinner. We'll eat by candlelight, and I get so much pleasure from his look of surprise when I smile and tell him the kids aren't home tonight. I just love being a woman. Love making love to my man. I just love being a woman. Doing things that only women can. I just love being a woman.
Lately, I find I don't think of you much. I'm not too sure why I thought of you now. Time has a way of numbing the touch, but I still recall when you left me, just how much it hurt me to stand there, just watching you leave. I couldn't believe it was true. And through moments we shared, and the souls that we bear, I've never loved anyone more. But like I said, I don't think of you much. There's someone beside me who helps me forget. She's taught me how not to think of you now. And when I remember you, I don't regret that we couldn't hold on to the dreams that we shared, dreams that were there to believe in. And through all of the pain, I would love you again. I've never loved anyone more.
You got a fabulous bunch of guys. What did they call it? The bar nothing six? -1.
They're called the Offenders.
I'll bet.
We, Marty Robbins and I used to do late night radio together, and he would come by and play the piano, and I'd answer the phone, fill the request. I'd answer the phone, he'd fill the request.
Then sweep up.
Then on nights when you weren't there, you'd go out and call in requests for your records, wouldn't you?
I've done that many times. That's the way I got started in the
You used
business.
to call me as a truck driver.
Yes, I remember it many times.
What was the name of the truck driver?
Well, I used different names so that you wouldn't catch on. I used to go to Murfreesboro, Tennessee, which, well, I didn't even have to go all the way to Murfreesboro to make it long distance, see, and I'd call long distance. I'd say, hey, Mr. Emery, I sure would like to hear at Marty Robbins. He's the greatest thing I've heard in my life. I'm up here at a truck stop in Missouri, and I'm getting ready to pull out. I wish you'd give me about 5 minutes to get my rig, and I sure would like to hear a song. Ralph would say, oh, here's one for our old truck driving buddy.
It worked, didn't it?
Sure did.
Well, I tell you what I thought we'd do is
Got 2 records played.
play a few oldie goldies, okay?
Yeah, I like to.
How
I
about,
enjoy this.
would you folks like to hear a few of the old Marty Robbins hits?
Please say yes.
How about a little bit of Don't Worry?
Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can get that one. Don't worry about me. It's all over now. I didn't know that candle was right behind me. I never would have looked. I managed somehow. Love can't be explained. Can be controlled. One day it's warm, the next day it's cold.
Oh, that's good.
It's
Oh,
not
isn't
bad.
that good?
It's not love, but it's not bad. All right.
You know, for that old radio show, we never had to dress up. We weren't near as pretty then, were we?
What can I say?
You always came in hip boots and a hairnet, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, I had that on till I got here today. I took the
Did
hairnet
you?
off, yes. Put a little spray net on instead.
Now, there was a record you made one time, which was a remake of an old Eddie Arnold hit, and I believe at the session you played the piano, of all things.
What's wrong with that?
Well, wasn't this an accident?
Me playing the piano?
Yes. Didn't it happen that you were sort of just monkeying
Hey,
around
I
with...
know this is your show, but don't put my piano playing down.
Well, I'm not putting it
No,
down,
I'm just
but-
kidding you. Yes, it was. I only did that. We had a little time left, and I hope Jerry Whitehurst is paying close attention to the licks that I'm hitting.
You mean our
because-
conductor?
Yes. So,
Yes,
you know.
all right.
And I said to the producer, I said, hey, let me play the piano and sing one song. So he did, and it was I Walk Alone. Well, he came out of the studio saying, it's a number one, it's a number one. And I thought he was just putting me down for the way I was playing piano, see? Because I know I don't play. And he just kept saying it's number one, you know. And finally, I got to believe in him, you know, and he was really serious. He said, let's do it one more time. I said, I can't, you know, because it scared me so much. You know, I couldn't play the piano again and do it. But it came out, and it was a number one record.
Could you do a little
With me
bit?
playing the piano, Whitehurst.
Okay. Could you do a little of it now?
Oh, most definitely. That certainly is it.
That was sure good. I really liked that. That was as much as they let you play on the session, wasn't it?
Yeah, you have a nice crowd here today. You know?
We should go ahead and do the song.
I walk alone where once we wandered. It seems so strange
My.
that you are gone. Watch. That's all I can do with that. I really don't want. Well,
I think we've got time to do one more. This was a number one country song called Begging to You.
I left you this morning. My friends couldn't take anymore.
We'll let you play the piano on this one?
You laughed and you dared me to walk out the door.
The good part's coming up.
You said that I'd come back.
Right here.
You knew what I'd do.
Will he make it, folks?
Oh, that was terrific.
Hey.
I know, I never get tired of that note, Ralph.
Hey, we'll be right back in a moment. Before we leave you this week, I would like to have our great piano virtuoso to show you just how talented he is by playing a little bit on the guitar. Marty, if you please.
The kid doesn't even like me. How you like that, Caps? It's better not do any more of that, Ralph, because I know what it does. It puts something on the guitar that Caps will never get off.
I want to thank Miss Barbara Fairchild for being with us.
Thank you.
Nice to have our little Razorback friend and old Golden Throat, Marty Robbins. It's always a pleasure to do a show with him.
Thank you.
I thought we'd combine their talents to close this week's show with an old Hank Williams tune called Hey Good Lookin'. Spider, if you please. We'll see you next week.
Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up with me?
Well, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I got a hot rod Ford and a $2 bill. I know a spot right over the hill.
There's soda pop and the dancing's free. If you want to have fun, come along with me. Hey, good looking.
Oh, get on.
What you got cooking? Say, Marty.
How's about cooking something up with me?